guys, welcome back to my channel. We turned ourselves into a siren this time, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun filming this intro in the pool. I was so afraid that the makeup was gonna come off, and luckily it stayed pretty much intact the whole time. A few areas started to peel up, but it was really awesome. So I already applied the little scaly bits to the chest and then the gills up on the rib area. And then I'm just going around all of the prosthetics on the body with a dark bluish green color. And then on a smaller little sponge, I'm going in with black. Now these are just regular cosmetic sponges that I tore holes out of to give it some texture. And that's what I used there. Now I'm gonna glue the rest of my prosthetics on, starting with the ears. Now we wanted this makeup to be waterproof, so I did go in with 2 layers of Prosthetics adhesive on my skin and the prosthetics before applying. Also, before we started filming, I did seal my foam pieces by coating them in a layer of latex and Prosthetics mixed together. This helps seal the foam so that no water can get in. Taking Prosthetics adhesive on a Q-tip, I go around the edges to make sure that they're laid down and sealed. Again, waterproofing. When gluing down a facial prosthetic, it's much easier to start in the middle of the face and work your way out. We are using 2 layers of Prosthetics adhesive here as well. And you'll see I start with the nose, and then I work my way out slowly. I almost forgot to protect my eyebrows, so make sure that you do something to protect your eyebrows and don't get the glue right in there because you might rip your eyebrows off. I just used Vaseline. Sometimes I like to glue my eyebrows down first, and I actually find that that's better about not ripping out your eyebrow hairs. So do it whichever way you wish, just don't lose your eyebrows. Once I have the face on, I go in with Prosthetics adhesive on a Q-tip, and I go around all of the edges to lay those down. Sometimes you'll have edges that want to roll over on itself, and if you can't get it glued down flat, you can take a little bit of alcohol on your Q-tip and roll it on the edges. The alcohol will loosen up the glue a little bit and let you lay it down flat. I like to glue down the mouth last. Not only am I talking on stream, etc., but it's the first thing that will typically lift on me. So since I want to take extra care around the mouth, it's best to save it for last. Once I have the mouth glued on, I go around the edges very thickly with extra Prosthetics. Then using my Prosthetics cream, which is a thick version of the Prosthetics, I fill in all of the edges to smooth them out, as well as make sure that it's really glued down and sealed around the edges. Again, waterproofing. I've probably said edges about 100 times, but I go around all of the other edges with the same Prosthetics cream and extra Prosthetics. I made sure all of the glue was dry with a hairdryer, and then I go in with powder on a powder puff and get rid of all of the stickiness. Prosthetics adhesive is a contact adhesive, so I wanted to make sure my lips didn't get stuck together because that would suck. Using various skin tone shades from my alcohol activated skin illustrator palette, I went in with a bristle brush and splattered that in the center of the prosthetic. Please be careful not to get the alcohol in your eyes, it will burn. And then with the same blue-green PAX paint that we used on the body, we used that on the face as well. I went all over the forehead where we have the scales, and then more of a contour shape on the cheeks and all over the ears and around the jawline. I'm still using that torn up sponge, and then I move over to a brush and get it in some smaller areas like around the eyes and under the lip. Once I'm happy with the blue-green, I go in with black again, just like we did on the body, and deepen up certain areas. With a little bit of white PAX paint, I highlight the little thingamabobs on the cheeks and the scales on the forehead. With the black PAX paint in my airbrush, I shade the ears and a little bit of the face. And then I go in to the little nostrils with some black PAX just to get rid of my nose in there and even out the nostrils a bit. Using yellow PAX paint in my airbrush, I went in the center of the face and the body in certain areas to add dimension with the yellow. Using glitter on a fluffy brush, I applied that in certain areas on the face and body, using Prosthetics to adhere to my skin. Using a waterproof eyeliner from Rimmel, I put that all over my eyes. I dragged it down pretty far on the lower lash line and all over the lid. And then with a black eyeshadow, I just blended it out. I used Stila's Into the Blue Glitter and Glow on my lids as well. Then I applied a waterproof mascara and then some long spiky eyelashes that are made for the top. I put them on the bottom to give a more inhuman look. For the lips, I went in with a black PAX paint. And then on top of that paint, I went in with a iridescent eyeshadow in like a bluish green color, and it looked really perfect over the top. It really blended everything together. Then I did the same for the bottom lip, of course. Now I made these fangs with heat-friendly plastic. You could also buy fangs, but I put those in. Took my hair down, and that is the finished look. I really hope that you guys liked this. I hope that you liked our intro. It was so much fun filming in the water. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow, that is so neat on your ribs.
God, I'm gonna glue my lobes to my neck.